Hey, my elevators. It has been, I don't know, approximately a week before, since the last time I touched bases with you. But my birthday was last Wednesday. I had a great birthday. Spent some time with, those that love me and people that I love. And this weekend, I went to dinner. I did a wine tour as well as brunch, on today. Well, over the last couple of days that I've been spending time with people that mean a lot to me, I've walked away with an understanding of what it means to really be specific with the things that you ask the universe for. So, when it comes to a partner, I've always wanted someone that was nice looking, beautiful teeth. I mean, teeth that I could just lick them, right? I mean, they're so cute, I could just lick them. But I've also wanted someone that was very communicative, that we could talk and discuss things. And even if, we didn't reach a resolve, at least, he and I know where we're coming from, right? So with that, over the weekend, I've had to apply that to friendships. So as I have been interacting, with my friends, I really have been challenged with this whole thing of be very specific when you ask spirit for things that you want or desire in people or your person. So like I said before, I would want someone that was, nice looking, had very pretty teeth, able to communicate, financially stable. Just being honest, I'm spoiled. I like to be spoiled, but I also do some spoiling, So to me, it's an even exchange. I want someone, that's confident in who they are. Like, confidence is so sexy to me. Like, being sure of who you are. And when you walk into a room, like, you command the room. Like, oh my God, I can lick their face. Like, I'm just so attracted to confidence. But I realize that more so than not, it's not about the physical things. It's more so about, for me, how this person resolves like conflict or disagreements. And are we quick to anger, or can we really, talk through some things and kind of get to the other side? So over the weekend, I had a few situations with people that I care about where there were just some disagreements, disagreements on how we do things, disagreements on like arrival time and what we should do and how long we should stay and things like that. And I really realized that even in relationship, if I want people to communicate thoroughly, I have to have that in all my relationships. So romantic and platonic, I need someone that's a communicator. I really need a person that's able to talk things through. So I just wanted to stop by just to encourage you to really go back and look at some of those lists of things that you wanted in a person. You remember when you were a kid and it was, you had a wish list, or you had like your top 10 things, for people to have or possess, in order for you to be in relationship with them, whether platonic or romantic. I encourage you to go back and look at that list. I definitely am, because I really need for the people in my life to be able to communicate. And I need for us to be able to talk things through, that even if we don't see eye to eye. So you got to be careful in what you ask for, because I ask for friends that, I could go anywhere with, I could do anything with. But I forgot to say, I want to be able to talk through a disagreement if we disagree on something. I also forgot to say that I wanted friends that I could take them to South Dallas or I could take them to the White House, and we be able to coexist in this environment, and we make the best of the environment. So be careful with what you ask for. Like, you have to be specific. If you want someone in your life that's tall, dark, and handsome, but be specific. I want a size 11 shoe. I want him to be a size 36 in the waist. I want him to, be this tall. I want him to have good skin, no acne, if you will. I want him to be articulate. I want him to be gentle. I want him to be romantic. I want him to be energetic. I want him to be loving. I want him to be nurturing. I want him to be fun. I want him to be able to have a conversation. I want him to like dogs. Like, we really have to be specific when it comes to the things that we want in relationship. And it doesn't matter if those are relationships, to date or friendships. Just communication. I feel like if we're able to communicate, we can get through anything. So I am going to go back and reevaluate my list, because there are some things that I probably need to add or maybe take away. But definitely I need to add, just the ability to communicate thoroughly. Even if we don't have a resolve, being quick to make up, kiss and make up, that is. And just being loving, like, it's very important to love someone through disagreement. And what that means is, when I love somebody through disagreement, even though I may be upset or irritated or mad at them, I still love them. And the way that I show them that I still love them, is still being present. My presence may not look and feel like it would if we were on good terms, but I still need to text. I still need to call. I still need to have sex, be intimate, hold hands, and the difference with that is the level of romance, right? So there's a certain energy that comes or that's exuded when we're on good terms. And then there's another side to that, when I'm not really feeling it, but I still want you to know that I'm here. So I might sit on the couch next to you and just hold your hand. I may just sit under you. I may, touch your feet, with my feet. There's ways, that I can let a person know that I'm still here, but we have to be specific in what we want. So I want in my relationships for us to be quick to get to a resolve. I want that also in my friendships. I want understanding. I want compassion. And more importantly, I need to accept people for who they are. If I have friends that I can't take everywhere and they appreciate experiences or whatever, that's okay. Does it mean that I throw them away? Absolutely not. But it does mean that I respect them for where they are, who they are, and I understand like what I can and cannot do with them. So just be careful, or be specific in what you ask for. Not careful, but be very specific in what you ask the universe for. Make sure, that you can handle that. Make sure that that's really what you want. And the challenge before I end the video is just to go back and reevaluate your must-have list when it comes to the people, that are in your life. Go back and reevaluate that list. So it's Sunday. Today is the first, Cowboys game or whatever. So until my next video, elevators, enjoy.